Hello, back to episode 4 of the FIFA 19 Rangers career mode, and we are getting stuck straight into an away game against Macclesfield Town. I do not know if it's Town, I guess we'll see here, but we're using the orange kit for the first time. No, it's just Macclesfield, but hopefully we can get off to a win. We've played one game so far. Wait, no, we haven't played just one game. We've played two. I'm getting my episodes mixed up with the amount I've recorded. We've played two and we've lost two, but the Aberdeen one was a lot closer. So hopefully we'll be aiming to do better this time. Also this episode we'll be looking to bring in some more players. But Scott McKenna, he keeps his place. Everyone a wee bit down in fitness. It's hard to manage fitness when you're in the Championship. But here we go, Macclesfield. We're at Town Park. That's what you get in League 2 Jabroni Stadiums. But just after recording this, well, right now, Rangers drew 2-2 with Villarreal. Fucking fantastic result. If you haven't checked out the match review, go check that out. It's some good gear. But hopefully we can go a step further than a 2-2 and win this game. But Jamie Murphy plays in Morelos, shoots across goal and forces a good save out of the Macclesfield keeper, and he boots the ball clear. Kyle Lafferty plays in James Tavernier, whips it in, but I mean that's a dangerous ball, but no one willing to commit to get into it. Jamie Murphy probably could have cut that back there, the guy in the 6-yard box, but I decided no to. Scott Arfield score the first goal today against Villarreal. Ryan Jack now. Tavernier. Murphy! And almost places it top bins, but not quite top bins. Let's see here, a wee bit of instant replay. It was nowhere near top bins, it was going down the centre of the goal. Morales still been played in. Another shit. I mean, the shooting this year just seems way off. It seems like you need to do this quick time event, man, in order to get it in the sweet spot, which I don't really like. Flanagan now, he's got no fitness left. He's begging for half time. Morales shoots, and it's another deflection. He can't quite believe it. But ball gets whipped down Lafferty and fucking cleared off the line. It's been all us this half. Ryan Jack gets absolutely murdered. The ball gets absolutely smashed upfield. And that is the half-time whistle. It is 0-0 at half-time. I mean, all that's missing from this performance is a goal. As you see, Aberdeen are drawing, Hearts are getting beat, Hibs are getting beat, and Celtic are drawing. So, yeah. But great ball needed, and it's not bloody happened. Murphy just overhit, and that should have been 1-0. It just should have been. Jamie Murphy, though, plays in. Fucking McKenna, who puts the boot for that guy's balls, man. That would have been pretty sore. Middleton, who was great against Villarreal. Got Scott McKenna. Morales. Almost, but no quite. But let's make some sort. I mean, I've noticed this year. We're bringing on Barisic. We brought on Middleton and Candes. But no, I've noticed. Seeing you switch to ultra attack, switches the formation as well, which I'm not really for. Why not just the formation you had, but everyone pushes up a bit more? You know what I mean? I don't know why they're doing that. But the ball gets played through to Whittaker. It's not quite Stevie Whittaker, and McGregor gets rid of it. McGregor was fantastic against Villarreal. Great ball, almost in the 90th minute now. We need to get a goal now. Lafferty plays in Daniel Candes, tries to go around Grimes. Can't go around him. Whips it in back post. Jamie Murphy, the ball gets cleared. The ball gets won. Barisic goes for a shot. It falls to Ryan Jack. Last chance saloon here. Ryan Jack whips it in. Ball gets cleared to Rose, who boots it up with the most tamest clearance you'll ever see in your life. And that is the way the game finished, 0-0. A very disappointing result. I'm just finding it hard to score at the minute with that new shooting system. But we were the far superior team. You're probably wondering where were their highlights. As you can see, they only had 2 shots and they were fucking shit. And there's no two ways about that. We should have won that game, but we didn't. As you see, Aberdeen actually won, Celtic won, while Hibs drew and Hearts actually beat it. So at half time, it looked like they were all heading towards draws and defeats as well. And Aberdeen and Hing have won. Some guy said to get Renato Sanchez. They're not interested in loading him out. He would have been a fantastic signing. And also to bring Stevie Davis back. But sadly, he's just went to Birmingham. So we can't bring him in. Which is a bit disappointing. So I decided to think, well, you know, Renato Sanchez, why not try and bring in some young talent on loan to help us push up? You know what I mean? Obviously we wouldn't be getting them, but maybe if they play well enough and we get a bit of money, we can bring them in. But this 19-year-old from Bayern Munich, that's what you do. You go to your Real Madrid, your Barca, your Bayerns, your PSG for young talent that they want loaned out. Like we did with Liverpool in the summer. Ryan Kenton, Ejaria, Odd Emmons. So yeah, it looks like he'd be on his way, but obviously they still can reject it. But looking at this guy has like a 24 million. That Orford guy's like a 24 million release clause. So I don't know if we'll be able to get him. No, we won't be. So we're gonna have to get rid of him. Mai couldn't get him. Elena, we'll try and get you. No, we won't. Some of them just aren't willing to relocate, which is a bit of a bat. I mean, I tried to get Snodgrass off camera and say he wasn't willing to relocate. What, back to Scotland, mate? You know what I mean? It's not like I'm asking him to travel halfway across the world. You're just going from London to Glasgow, and I'd say London is far more of a shithole than Glasgow at the minute. Like, so there you go. Fucking Sadiq Khan in charge of that shithole. But as you see, we might be getting this left back here on loan, just adding a bit of depth to the squad, because you need it in these lower leagues. I mean, the international breaks, we play through it, and therefore we lose players, and because we've got better teams, like us Celtic, and like basically the top 5 the SPL put in this, some of our players are going to be on international duty, like, and therefore we can't use them, which is shit. Trying to get Munir, but we can't. It's too short for him to go out and loan. And to buy him, he doesn't want to relocate, so there's 2 players we possibly could be getting. But as you see, they rejected the loan move, so leave it down below what you want me to do for next episode, because that's not looking too promising. But there is an ace up the sleeve, and we could get players from PSG, maybe Real Madrid, don't know Real Madrid, but as you see, some Atletico Tomac want to get Morales out on loan. But I mean, if I was going to sell Morales, or it would have to be for cash, like millions, like to like a permanent transfer, not for that, like, you know what I mean, loan. Why would I loan him out? We're taking on Cambridge though, and we win 2-0. Kyle Lafferty with both of the goals there, and we finally pick up a win. Seems like we haven't won in ages, even though I'm pretty sure we won last episode. We're taking on Bolton now in the Carabao Cup. We're at home. Galatasaray with a 9.5 million offer from Morales, but we're going to reject that. I mean, it would have to be close to 20 million for me to consider it, because he is going to be, like in FIFA, like the potential goes up, the rating goes up, and then you can like make a lot more money. So it's going to have to be a lot closer for me to willing to be accepting that, like 20, 9.5. I mean, it's a decent offer. Like, I mean, it's nothing really. I mean, 9.5 million would be good enough in your bank account, like, but no for big Alfredo. Here you go though, taking on Bolton. We're playing. I changed up the squads, and I made a B team, and this is the B team playing. And as you see, they get beat 2-0 at the Carabao Cup, so we'll probably get like £20,000 for that, which I've probably got in my bank account. But Ross McCrory there, he's not really going to get any time for us, so I thought, why not accept it? I mean, why not accept it? Lee Hudson, boss, may I make a request? How about no? But next time it is transfer deadline day. Leave your thoughts down below who we should bring in, and we also play Hibs in the Cup, so it's Hibs at Easter Road. I can guarantee you this, it's a classic. But look at that, Celtic selling Tierney, Brown and Boyata. Till next time though, peace.